Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie and today I'm going to be doing the bookshelf tag. I was tagged by Bookish L, so I will leave her video down in the description below. Question 1 is, how many bookshelves do you have? And I currently have 4 bookcases. Question 2 is, how many books are on your shelves? And the last time I checked, it was a little over 350, so it's probably closer to 400 now. I'm not really sure. Question 3 is, how do you organize your books? And I try to organize them by genres. So over here, which you can't see, I have my contemporary shelf. So it has all of my contemporaries that I own, and then it has my nonfiction books, most of them. And then over here that you can't see, I actually have what I call my favorites shelf. So I have all of my favorite series over there. And I do have some series that I would like to be over there, but I needed to take up space on these shelves. And also, I don't really like for my books to be on the bottom shelves, so I try to keep them off of the bottom as much as possible. But anyway, to answer the question, I separate them by genres. So I have all of my fantasy together. I try to keep my dystopians together. It doesn't really work out because I just don't have enough space on each shelf to put all of them together. I used to have all of my vampire books on this shelf, which all of these still are vampire books, but then I collected more vampire books and so they had to go somewhere else. And anyway, I try to separate them by genre. It doesn't always happen. I also try to keep all of the same author's books together if I can do that as well. Question 4 is, what is the oldest book on your shelf? Now, this one could be interpreted in many different ways, but I chose to take it as the publication date. So the oldest book that I have on my shelf is Arabian Nights. This one was originally published in 1923, I believe, and then I have the 1953 edition. Question 5 is, what is the newest book on your shelves? And for this one, I also decided to interpret it as the newest publication date. So for this one, I have The Reckoning of Noah Shaw by Michelle Hawken. This one just came out this November. As of the filming of this video, it came out last Tuesday. So I haven't even owned it for a week. Question 6 is, what is the longest book on your shelf? I actually just answered this in one of my latest videos about the biggest books on my TBR. But anyway, for this one, I have Eldest by Christopher Paolini. This one is almost 1,000 pages. That makes this the biggest book on my shelves. I actually do have a couple that are only a few pages shy from being the same length as this one. Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas is also rather large as well. Question 7 is, what is the shortest book on your bookshelf? And for this one, I have some children's books on my bookshelves. And I don't really want to count those because they're children's books and those are always really short. And I'm also not going to count short stories or novellas for this one. I believe the shortest book on my shelf is Marley's Ghost by David Levithan and Brian Selznick. I'm not really sure because I didn't actually check to see, but I'm pretty sure this is the shortest. So. Question 8 is, what is the predominant genre on your bookshelf? Definitely fantasy. I read mostly fantasy. I do read many different genres, but fantasy is the one that I gravitate the most towards. Question 9 is, have you done a bookshelf tour? I have not. I am a relatively new booktuber. I only started like maybe 2 months ago, so I don't really want to do a bookshelf tour yet. I want to wait till I've been on here a little bit longer before I do that. Plus, that is a big commitment. That is a lot of filming, a lot of editing, and quite honestly, I don't think that I have the quality equipment that I need to film something like that. And if I did it, I would want it to be high quality. So I will do one in the future, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Question 10 is go on a random number generator and talk about the book that corresponds with the number that you got. I limited the generator to a max of 200 because I don't want to have to go through and count all of these books, but I ended up getting the number 128. Just so I don't have to move around a lot, I'm going to choose from this shelf because it has a lot more books than this one. So it's actually kind of funny because the 128th book on my shelf is, once again, the Arabian Nights. Question 11 is, do you have any merch or any other decorations on your bookshelves? I have my Moonlight scented candle, whatever Moonlight smells like. It actually smells pretty good. Yes. I am now going to pick up the camera and move you around to show you the rest of my decorations. I'm also going to go ahead and mesh this one with question 12, which is show us your bookshelf. I'm just going to start with this shelf, this bookcase, and the matching one that you will see in just a few minutes. I painted it this blue color, and then I put the fabric on the back. So if you were ever wondering how I made my bookshelves, that's what I did. So at the top here I have my vampire books, and then some dystopians and all that jazz, some historical fictions, mysteries, and children's books. And then down here I have my classics. Up here is some of my fantasy sci-fi collection. And then down here I have a couple movies, but then I have some more books. Over here is my favorite shelf, and I have this mug that says, "Can I please read my book now?" And on the other side, "So many books, not enough time." That is a mug that one of my best friends made me for my birthday one time, or maybe it was Christmas, I don't really remember. And then these are the books that I have on this shelf. And right here, I have my book that's been cut out in the shape of an M. This is my Cassandra Clare collection. And then here are my Leigh Bardugo and my Sarah J. Maas books. And then finally over here, this is my contemporary shelf. And right here I have the pile of my currently reading books. And then I have a candle that one of my friends made me. And then here's some more contemporary. This is my Nicholas Sparks collection that I've only read this one. On here I have my Christian nonfiction books. I went to Bible college for 2 years and I majored in leadership. So I have a lot of Christian books and I have a lot of just nonfiction books on leadership. And then I have some more textbooks down here, some CDs and movies and stuff, and some office supplies. And yeah, those are my bookshelves. That is it for this video today. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more bookish content by me. I don't know who I'm going to tag yet, but I will leave their names down in the description below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!